It's just been a little bit nuts. It's a gloomy, wet day today. It was snowing earlier. It's below 40. And I think it's like October 20th. Something like that. Yeah, it's been cold. Blossom had her calf finally last night. So before we go too awfully far, we'll drop back and see how that all went. And so that we can then bring you back up to where we are right now, kind of catch you guys up on everything. And then we're gonna get Blossom back into our dairy lineup of milking every day. She's gonna be twice a day for now because she's just had the calf. So we need to get her on a good routine. But for now, let's drop back and see what happened last night. Hey, sweetie. Baby is dark colored. Oh, here comes the eyes. Almost. Come on, Blossom. Come on, Blossom. You got this, honey. Come on, sweetie. Oh, I see baby moving a bit. Baby's alive. I know. Come on, big push, baby. Big push. Get that head through. You got this, honey. Come on, Blossom. Come on, Blossom. Almost. I see an eye. Come on, baby. Big push. Come on. Almost, baby. Come on. I know. She's almost through. There's the eyes. No, it's not. Nose is free. Yep, I can see the nostrils. There's the head. Okay. Come on, baby. Dark baby. Come on, baby. Come on, wake up. Come on, Blossom. Baby is here and looks so healthy. Mama is being such a good mama. Our daddy bull is just curious about everything. The whole family's involved.
Oh, good. I got a good chunk out of there.
Right now.
Oh,
There goes more of the afterbirth. We don't need to record that part. We just have to find out if this is little Mac or if this is baby Rosebud. Hi, baby. Meet little Mac. And then before you come over here, if you can bring some more alfalfa. Yeah, we got a boy. Not quite what we were hoping for, but that's okay. He's still super cute. I don't know how much my camera caught of the calving last night. We'll see. It's been a little while since I've been using this, so we'll just see how it went. But this morning, let's get our milking done, and then we're going to get Blossom into the stanchion and milk her out, see how she's doing, and then we'll check on baby Mac. Little Mac for now, big Mac later. So he's Angus and half Angus, half Jersey. So not what we were expecting, but that's okay. Both mama and baby seem to be doing really well. It looks like Blossom has cleaned out really well. She appears very healthy. Baby's alert, standing up, and looks great. So let's get busy.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak, but I know you're stronger than what you think. And I know it's hard. Yeah, I know it's rough, but we'll make it through, and I'll back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. You're afraid. I wish you could see that. I think you're brave, and if it all falls, if it all breaks, still be here. We'll fix these mistakes. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
Oh, such a good girl, baby.
Okay, so she did great, fantastic, uncomfortable, but you know, that's to be expected. Battery's almost done, so let's get this colostrum into the house, get it filtered and jarred up, and that way it'll be, you know, be able to be used for other stuff. And then we'll milk her again in 12 hours. Little Mac is outside and meeting the herd, and boy, Tank over there is just so curious about him, and Papa Bear over here is just proud as can be. He thinks it's his baby. Yeah, well, what he doesn't know won't know. He's just so proud of him. He was able to be... Oh, somebody discovered that, yes, this fence is actually hot. Those are my other two little boys over there, this Springs babies. They are Dalton's sons. And little Mac, you can't really see it. He's pooping a bunch of yellow stuff. That's really healthy. That's all milk poop. That's very, very healthy. Just means he's getting plenty to eat. And his rear end has been very, very clean, which means Mama's been licking him and keeping him clean. So she's doing a good job. She's very protective, but not against me. She's just watchful. Crazy thing is, this girl reminds me of my sweet Valentine. Just her sounds and her gentleness, her good mama. I don't know if you can hear that, but those are just the calm, gentle mama moos. Mr. Sir is so curious about him.
But we'll make it through, and I'll back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going too. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. You tell me.
Yesterday, we kind of just took a day off. Yesterday was Thursday. Today's Friday. We just kind of took a chill day because I was hoping to have a chill day on Wednesday so I could make sure my husband was okay. And we didn't get that because she had a calf, and she was great. She let me be right there, and she did great. And he's a big boy. So, you know, it's going to be, I think, trying to get my brain all put back together. I was in the emergency room with my husband on Saturday. And then Sunday I had to go to church. And so my kids stayed home to take care of my husband. And then Monday went to doctor's appointments all day. But miracle of miracles, and I kind of want to talk to you guys about this because this was like the kind of miracles you don't really ever hear about, but they do exist out there. So I want to talk to you guys about that. Let's see if I can get my phone set up. So my husband has a really, really bad back, and actually a good bit worse than mine. My back is okay for now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have surgery, but you know, it is what it is. It's gonna be, you know, it's okay. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. His back started getting significantly worse. All right, let's try that again. Mac had gotten out of his stall and in with the big cows, and Mama was very, very upset about it. So just had to quick fix that little spot. It's always been a problem. I just keep forgetting that it's a problem. So anyway, my husband's back, right, started getting worse because he was working so much. There was like several weeks there where my husband didn't get more than one night in a row actually having a solid night's rest at home. He was either on the road, or he was having to spend the night at a hotel, or, you know, getting up in the middle of the night to go work. So it just got to be a little too much for him. And his back suffered quite a bit. He would come home, his back was getting worse, and then there was just one point where we went in for an MRI. I was absolutely convinced it was just inflammation and that it wasn't anything majorly wrong. And Eric kept saying, man, I don't know. I just feel like this time there's really something wrong. And I'm like, well, so we went and got an MRI, and he had a herniated disc. Well, we figured, okay, but we can still manage that. We'll have to do surgery, yeah, but you know, this isn't going to be something that we have to all of a sudden stop our lives over. So he kept working, and then something happened last week. He came home and he was just in so much pain, and it just kept getting worse. Like every day was getting worse than the day before. He started seeing our acupuncturist. That wasn't helping. I mean, he felt okay laying down, and she was doing the needles, and he felt great. And he went and saw our chiropractor, and yeah, that was great. He felt so much better. And then Wednesday came around, much worse. Thursday, he went and saw the chiropractor, and it was either Wednesday or Thursday. He saw the chiropractor and actually felt a lot better. And then Friday came around and he was okay-ish. He had to go to an appointment early that morning, but he had to call off the rest of his work day. I met him at the acupuncturist on Friday. This would have been October 14th. And then she said there wasn't really anything else she could do for him. She thought it was a bone spur, which he did have one in the MRI. He had a bone spur. And then he, after the acupuncturist, he, you know, felt a little bit better. But, you know, on the ride home, I drove him home, and he was just holding himself up off of the car seat and just, you know, making faces like, ow. And I kept asking her, are you okay? Are you in pain? No, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I'm just fine. I'm like, so what's your pain level at? Like a 0.5. It's not bad. So we got him home, and he spent the rest of the day in bed or flat out on our couch. And I called our neurosurgeon that had done surgery on him, you know, 5 years ago, and they weren't open. So I figured, all right, I'll leave a message, and you know, it's gonna be okay. We just gotta get through, you know, whatever, we'll be all right. And then Saturday morning came around, about 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning. He got up, and he just had not slept much at all that night. He got up in so much pain. He had a migraine, and he went into the bathroom, and he tried to start throwing up. Not because he wanted to throw up, because the pain was just so bad he had to throw up, and something slipped in his back, and he just was in so much pain. He came back, and I knew, we're headed to the hospital. Okay, this is a little bit more than just inflammation. Got up, and I asked him what was going on. I called the hospital, asked, can I ask for an ambulance, because he can't walk. I can't get him out to a car. Last time this happened, we put him in the back of my great big huge van and laid him out flat that way, but I don't have a van. So, and he can't sit, he can only be flat out. So we called 911 and called an ambulance out, and they came and got him. This was probably by now around 9:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. He had already thrown up again in bed. They put him in a wheelchair and wheeled him out. By the time he got to the front porch, he was screaming in pain, and he threw up again. They got him into the ambulance. He said it was the most horrible pain he'd ever had in his life. He was almost passing out from the pain. So it was terrible. I heard him screaming the whole time they were getting him into the ambulance. We ran to the hospital. He was in the emergency room, waiting room for 4 hours. Yeah, I know, that's a long time for somebody that's in that kind of pain, but they gave him a recliner to lay in to be pretty much flat out. They gave him some pain medication in the ambulance. He was calm and making sense and relaxed in the hospital. And the people kept asking us, are you okay? Is there anything we can do for you? There wasn't any room for anybody. They had choppers being flown in with people who were dying, and people coming in with things sticking out of their fingers that shouldn't be there, you know, not a good thing. Anyway, they gave him a Toradol shot, sent him home. Said, go see your neurosurgeon. Sent a text to my primary. He said, get him in here to see me Monday morning. Eric was a lot better by Monday. He was a lot less in pain. I think the Toradol shot just really helped calm everything down, but he was still in a great deal of pain. He managed to get into our doctor's office with a sense of humor, and our pastor showed up. We have the same doctor, and my husband and my pastor are best friends. So that was really nice to talk to him and see him. And our doctor called Eric and I back and gave him another Toradol shot. But see, I had Monday morning called the neurosurgeon's office again, and they said they can't get him in because he's a new patient now, because it's been more than 3 years. like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is just really a bad situation. So our doctor called the neurosurgeon's office and was able to talk to the doctor personally, calling him by first name basis. And I overheard the doctor say, send him over to my office right now. And so we headed over to the neurosurgeon's office. This is Monday. There's a lot of other crazy things that happen on Monday. But before we left our doctor's office, our doctor called our pastor in to pray. And I had already asked my church to pray for a miracle because we needed Eric to go into surgery either that day or the very next day. He couldn't keep going. And I believe in praying specifically for things and then watching, God provide specifically or giving us the grace to make it. So we prayed in the doctor's office and we left. And we just prayed for a miracle. We went to the neurosurgeon's office and they squeezed us in and got us right in, and we recognized each other because, it's been 5 years, and we kind of chit-chatted and caught up on some different things, what all is going on in each other's lives and whatnot. And the doctor came in and he said, okay, so here's what's going on. And craziest thing happened. We just had a couple of cancellations. Don't know how that happened. It just happened. So we can get you into surgery tomorrow morning. Oh my heavens. I almost wanted to cry. It was just such a miracle and an answer to prayer. And my husband's been limping really bad for a few weeks. We got him into surgery Tuesday morning. It was about afternoon. Got a call from the neurosurgeon. I was in the waiting room and he said, so everything went really well for Eric and I got rid of the bone spur, but let me tell you, that herniated disc, that was really big. And then he stopped himself and he said, we're talking like huge. And that was the way the neurosurgeon said it. So I'm like, oh my husband has been working through a herniated disc. We already knew the MRI said 5 millimeters. The doctor was expecting 5 millimeters. That's not what he found. Now, I have no idea what they ended up finding. I also have no idea how much of that disc is left in my husband's back, because 5 years previous, they did the left side. This time they had to do the right side. So he is looking at spinal fusion in his future. My husband, after surgery, he walked without a limp. He took pain medication that day, the day after when he got home, and Wednesday, so we got home same day as surgery, and he only took the pain medication because he was told he was supposed to. I kept asking him, what's your pain level at? He's like, I'm not in any pain. I'm like, you just had surgery. How are you not in pain? You've been cut open in your back. He's like, yeah, I know, but I'm not in any pain. I'm like, okay, so the anesthesia medication must still be in your system. You're going to be in pain. I've had 12 surgeries. I know what surgery pain is like, and you're going to be in pain. Trust me. Here it is. Today is Friday. My husband still hasn't taken any more pain medication. He took pain medication Tuesday and Wednesday because he was supposed to. Didn't take anything yesterday. Hasn't taken anything today. He said, yeah, it feels like, a little bit of a bruise back there, but, it's fine. I'm like, he comes out of surgery and doesn't need pain medication. And that's nothing compared to the pain he was in when he was working. What has my husband been going through? So, it's been just a huge answer to prayer. Just a lot of miracles. So then we got home Tuesday night, then Wednesday morning, we had a friend come out to do some milking with us and clean stalls. And Lori said, hey, if you want to come out and see the girls, you haven't seen the girls in a while, and I know they'd love to see you and pet Blossom and give her some kisses and stuff. Because Blossom is kind of like my darling, and I really love her a lot, and she really likes me. So, yeah, I came out and we got Blossom into the stanchion, and I'm feeling those ligaments, and I'm like, Lori, these ligaments are gone. And that udder, literally from the time we put her into the stanchion until we took her out, her udder swelled up more. And she had mucus discharge. So I'm like, that's not the plug. It's go time. She's having this calf today. Had to real quick pull everything together, get fencing done. It's cold, it's raining, it's snowing, it's miserable, it's in the 30s. Just horrible weather, but we got it all done. I'm running inside to check on my husband every once in a while, running outside to get the cows taken care of. It's just been a little bit nutsy. I'm gonna post some pictures to kind of catch you guys up throughout everything that's been happening, to just kind of let you see all the things that have been going on leading up to this time. It's all been great. I've got American breast chickens now, and I love them. They're beautiful. This is one of my favorite hens. Let me show you. See her? Isn't she so pretty? She's so fluffy. Hi, sweetie. Hi, my chicken. Hi, my chicken. I'm gonna post some pictures to kind of catch you guys up throughout everything that's been happening, to just kind of let you see all the things that have been going on leading up to this time. It's all been great. I've got American breast chickens now, and I love them. They're beautiful. This is one of my favorite hens. Let me show you. See her? Isn't she so pretty? She's so fluffy. Hi, sweetie. Hi, my chicken. Hi, my chicken. Our bull just absolutely adores all the little babies. Hi, sweetie. No, Daisy, this is not for you, honey. No, honey. Hey, the phone is not for you. Hey, you just slobbered on me. Yes, Daisy, we all.
Wish that I could find the words to describe you now, as I'm lying next to you and the world goes quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. In a world where hope grows thin, you've completed me. And the story left within tells me how to breathe. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands.
let's go inside and see what the next thing is that needs to be done. Oh, I still have another batch of meat birds that I have to process in November. All right. Send me a like, send me a subscribe, send me some comments, and you know, send me ideas for other videos and other ideas too. Okay. Happy farming, everybody, and take care of yourselves.
You're the one who